I got her in, but that reminded me, my throat is killing me. That reminded me that I didn't ever finish saying. So now that she broke her toenail on her hand, now she's trying to limp on her paw and not step down on that. I tried to cut it back some when she was asleep, but it was really super hard because it's all like jacked up, man. And if I go to the vet, they'll just remove the whole thing. And she'll be in a huge amount of pain with that too. So I want to, just let her kind of do it. But I think her trying to not step on that is jacking up her hips. And so her hips are hurting her. And so she won't even get in bed at night. So that is what is killing me because, I can sleep great without her in the bed. I'm fine. But she's sad all night. She walks around the house crying. She'll come and put her head up next to me in the bed and just cry. She'll walk around. She'll sit in the hall and cry. So, and sometimes I had to take the bells off the door because I have those bells hanging there so she can tell me when she wants to go out. And when she can't sleep with me, she'll just go and just keep hitting the bells all night long. So anyways, the last 2 nights have been horrible because she hasn't been able to sleep with me. And yesterday I had the worst headache. I was like, oh, I just want to go to bed so bad. My head's killing me. Go to bed. And then it was just all night. So my head's still killing me. I'm so tired. My eyes feel like they feel like they're on fire. So that was, I'm just super, super exhausted. But also there's just still, to me, there's just something weird about the energy. There's just something heavy. And I know that doesn't have to do with my being tired or just overwhelmed by so many dog things. I have this, I got a brush to brush Trixie. She's that golden doodle. And so their hair grows out like a big, like an afro. And so I got a thing and I was trying to brush it. And I was like, oh my God, this is like deep in. So I started trying to cut it. And it is like a sheep or something. It's like just mats and mats. And she does not like to have her hair cut. And it is like trying to do a sheep. Like, I've never done a sheep, but I've seen it in movies where they'll show, and they're shearing. And they're doing it with a big thing. I'm doing it with scissors. Slow and tedious. But they're doing it. And so then when they take it out, there's like a big strip where it's really short. And so she was looking like that, really bad. She still is on parts, but her hair looks crazy. But trying to do hers, and I'm like, oh my God, following her around, trying to cut it. She's walking, everything. Because once you start, you can't just leave her like with that big old part missing. And then plus, then like, oh my God, that's got to feel like tangles all the way down. But as a golden doodle, they're hypoallergenic, but they have a really, really heavy undercoat. And it's smelly and sweaty. Oh my God, while I was cutting it, it's just smelly and sweaty and, I don't know, it's yucky. And then I found that she's on her freaking period. So she needs to get fixed. And then, so that and Stella and her nails and, not getting any sleep. I know that I'm in a mood. I know I'm feeling like tired myself or just worn down by just, the stuff going on in my own personal life. But there's just an energy outside of that where it just feels weird. I don't know, especially just for me knowing the stuff that is being exposed or whatever is even trying to be exposed, because it's a slow, tedious process to get information out there, man. And but to know of the different things that are going on out there and what's coming out, and knowing, like, yeah, everybody who's awake may be seeing this, but how many people who are asleep? Because everybody who I know who is brainwashed is not even budged a minuscule amount. A tiny, tiny bit. 100% all of this stuff is all things we should 100% fear. We should be perfectly willing to give up our freedoms for the safety of all, and just all this stuff that is like, oh my God. Yeah, they'd tell you anything, I guess. But, you know, there's a lot going on. I don't know how long this can keep going, but I think I feel things like on an in my energy, I feel things that I don't have as much awareness of, you know what I mean? Like I feel like this heaviness, like an energetic heaviness, and it feels like it's just shrouding everything, just like what it seems like, kind of dark and dreary and heavy, and you know, I think a lot of people are just going through a lot of stuff, which that kind of brings, but there's no way you can't go through stuff right now. It's energetically not possible, because the universe is pushing you in a direction to deal with stuff, to have to face yourself, because we're in that transition. And that's definitely picking up speed. Like I wouldn't have thought it could last so long. I would have thought going from one age to the next, it would be a lot more quicker. Like I don't know I'm not like a expert on astrology or when the new cycle, like if there's like an exact date of when the new cycle starts, and I don't know in what period of time leaving one and going into the other that it takes to transition. And I don't even know if all of the transitions are as dramatic as this one right now, because we're leaving that polarity. So we're leaving that. That's a pretty extensive system. I mean, you see how all-encompassing it is, just with the good guy, bad guy concept. You know, there always has to be a good guy and a bad guy. Once we come to the realization we're all the good guy and the bad guy, there is no just one good guy or bad guy. We're all both things. And, you know, we can choose how we come to the world. We can choose how we come to any situation. But we also have to be understanding of someone's intention, you know, and understanding about perspective and perception, because it has so much to do with an interaction. And, you know, when we move more into that kind of understanding, it's going to take such a huge change in how we react with, not react, how we interact with each other will be taken away, this reactive nature that we've developed. So, yeah, this transition with the good and the bad and all that stuff, and watching how this is being exposed is super, super dramatic. And my throat is scratching to death, and I'm about to have a coughing fit. So, anyways, I will talk to you later. Bye.